Hi, I'm Danny Knightmare.
I'm Gory Movie.
Bam, bam, bam.
We got 3 Bamboxes and we're going to open them all for you.
Right now.
Why do we have 3 Bamboxes? You might be asking yourself. Okay, so Bambox sends these to us and sometimes it's a long time and then sometimes they're like back to back. And like we got stuff going on, you know, like in quarantine, doing stuff. Anyhow, we procrastinated, so we're going to do all 3 for you today. Bambox is specifically the horror Bambox. Is a collectibles box. There's always crazy horror collectibles that you just can't find anywhere else inside. They are super fun. I'm excited to dig into these. And if you want a Bambox of your very own, you can use the affiliate link in the doobly-doo and get $5 off your very first box. You're welcome.
Do it. All right, well, let's open this first one.
I got the knife.
Okay. Stab.
You don't need all your fingers, right?
Well, I'd like to keep my thumbs. That's what separates me from animals.
Oh, yeah.
Not raccoons. I think they have thumbs.
Do they have pinkies?
No. Only, I think British raccoons have pinkies. They drink their tea.
I feel like that's Britishest.
Well, half of you.
But also really true. Oh, right. Oh, is that your item there on the top? The tissue paper? Help yourself. Enjoy. Go crazy.
I got a Funko Pop.
I want a Funko Pop.
Jangly Man from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And he's autographed. By the Jangly Man? This awesome Funko Pop is signed by Troy James. Yes, he was the guy who played the Jangly Man in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You know the Jangly Man, he like throws his head down the chimney like some sort of weird decapitated Santa Claus and then kills the cop. And then he like changes around. He's a little CGI for my liking, but the idea was kind of cool. He's got the creepy white eyes. I like that part. I
like that game though with the head in the chimney. It's become a holiday favorite around here.
Yeah, it was a hell of an entrance.
It is my turn. I'm gonna get this. Ew. It is Flyboy from Dawn of the Dead. The really sad part where he dies and he's all zombified and his friends are like, oh, I love you, man. But like with his eyes, and then he's all like, oh, I love you, man, too. And then he turns into a zombie. It's super sad. Like,
yeah.
It's worth all the tissues. So
Gave you
good.
a feel.
But if you don't have any tissues because people are hoarding them, you know, just use your sleeve. Hey,
this is actually a helpful gift this time.
And the Dawn of the Dead print was signed by artist Zombie. Looks almost like he's coming out of the floor. Which at this part he was in bed, but you know, I guess, you know, it's cool. He can come out of the wall or the floor. That's all good by me. I like how his signature's a little happy face. So yeah, pretty cool item. Moving on.
Boom.
Bam.
Bam boom.
Bam, bam, bam.
I got a pin. So, even though it's a little weird looking, you can tell that is one of the aliens from Mars Attacks. It also says, ah, ah, ah.
You're a big fan of that movie?
I love Mars Attacks. Wonder what's up with his eyes, though. Like they've been plucked out of his little Martian head. Designed by Wizard of Barge.
And it's my turn to get the last item in the box. It is also a pin from Fori Electric, which kind of goes with my other item, which was Dawn of the Dead, which had Ken Fori in it, which was what Sean's workplace was named after in Shaun of the Dead. What? Dropping some knowledge on ya. You're getting a little bit smarter just from watching this unboxing. Unless you already know all that stuff, in which case, yo cool. Anyhow, it's a sales advisor, Sean, and it's red. So you also got red on you. What? But I'm not going to ruin my dress. Here you go, bro.
Bam. And we got the card.
And here's the little paper that tells you what you got, which you already know. But let's review. We got the Jangly Man autographed Funko Pop. We got the fan art print of Dawn of the Dead. There's also a variation where he's a little more zombified. It's a little more desaturated. There's only 500 of that one. Well, I'm pretty happy with the one that we got. There is the fan art pin, and there's 4 different variations of that one, and I don't think you can really go wrong with that. They're all pretty great. You can get a ray gun, or a female alien, or the dapper brain covered one that Dan has. And then there's Sean's name tag from the movie Shaun of the Dead. So, Danny, what was your favorite item?
Funko Pop is really cool, but I also like my pin, so between those.
I'm gonna have to say I really like the Dawn of the Dead fan art print. That's pretty rad. I also really like this Shaun of the Dead thing. That is an easy Halloween costume right there. Get a white shirt, put a little red on it, throw on some trousers, grab a mallet, and you're good to go. All right, next box.
Next box. Knife.
Knife.
That's a knife.
That's a knife. Emma's gonna kill us.
With a knife.
We're sorry, Emma.
We love you, Emma.
Of course, if you're not familiar, we are talking about our good friend from East Perth, Australia, Emma of Spooky Astronauts. She's our buddy. She'll forgive our terrible accents. She does a pretty good American accent, though. I mean, we'll say that. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Go ahead.
I can tell it's awesome already.
License plate.
It says Maine Creep Vacation Land. Is this from Nosferatu?
No.
I don't know what this is from.
Nosferatu is just Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Maybe it's the creeper?
You know.
He does have a car.
No,
right?
because his says is Be Eating You.
Yeah, I really don't know.
I just thought Maine. I went straight to Stephen King. No idea, but the little card at the end is going to tell us. Anyway, it's still pretty cool.
We could actually use that tissue. I got another pen. Oh, this is a great pen.
I want the pen.
This is a great pen.
What is it?
Do Not Water, designed by Nick Gagoza. It's motherfucking Stripe from Gremlins.
Oh, I love motherfucking Stripe. He is the most badass of the Gremlins. Like, totes, if he was to roll up on me on, like, a little motorcycle and it was like, you, here, I'd be like, fuck yeah, applesauce, let's go. He's just got mad charisma. He's like that bad boy, like, biker guy from the 50s. I'm just into it.
Poor little Gizmo was just sitting in his car and just, like, sad that he just took off a Stripe. Boom.
There's two prints, I don't know which one I'm gonna take. Ooh.
Come on, pick one.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, I know what the fuck this is. This is the gal from the movie Better Watch Out, which is the Christmas movie. It's kind of like Home Alone, where the girl's babysitting the kid, and then people come in, and the kid's all like, what? And gets all the pink pants and stuff. That movie.
Home Alone's
Called Keep Your Eyes Open, and it is by artist Toshi Shannon. You know, it's a print. It looks like somebody, like, printed this off in their printer, and then they spilled their coffee on it, and it's all kind of drippy. I think if you're super into this movie, you'd still kind of like it, but I'm kind of like, meh.
We got both of these boxes in December, so I think that was more Christmassy time when we got it. And this is an autograph on Poltergeist.
That's Marty. That's
Yeah.
the guy whose face falls apart. Like, he goes to eat chicken, and then he's eating chicken in the mirror, and his face like comes all off, and it's all like claymation-y. It's pretty rad. I have that dream a lot. Only my teeth fall out too. Does that happen to you guys? I don't know. Let me know.
And it's hand-signed by Martin Casella, who played Marty. A little cheat sheet to recap what we got.
Okay, so we got the Marty print from Poltergeist, but there's a couple different variations. There's one with a whole gang, and there's another one with a ghostity ghost. They all look pretty good. I think they're all signed by the same guy, so you really can't go wrong. Then there's the Better Watch Out fan print. We actually got a limited one, only 500. The other one is the kid she's babysitting. They're both kind of the same. Then there's the fan art print, and we got Stripe, and that's the regular one, and I think that one's really awesome. But then there's also one of the Gremlins at the movie theater, and then there's a really cute Gizmo. And then the one that's only 50 is just a black and white Gizmo, and I think that's the worst one by far, but what do I know? And finally, the license plate that says Creep on it is apparently seen on the 1940s Dodge delivery truck in the 1987 movie Creep Show 2.
Ah.
So I did not know that. If you did know that, then...
Good on you.
I give you a star.
You creepy bastard. So what was your favorite item?
You know, I'm kind of meh on this whole box. This was not my favorite box. But by far, my favorite item is that stripe pin. That pin's so awesome. It's probably going to go missing from his office and find its way into my office.
In fact, it's probably one of the best pins gotten in a box for a while, and they're usually all really good, so that's saying a lot. I also really like the Marty autograph, and I like the picture that we got of Marty with his face all torn off.
Yeah, I do like that. That is pretty cool. And I do like that they find really unique autographs. Like, I don't know that I'm ever going to meet that guy. So it's pretty cool that we got his autograph. He is the guy who played Marty. And I love the pins. The pins are always awesome. So I'm not saying it's a bad Bambox. I don't think there really is a bad Bambox because there's always something that I haven't seen before. But for me, you know, compared to some really awesome Bamboxes, this was not the top. Even my pile. I'm like a Bambox connoisseur at this point.
Well, we still got one more to go. And look, they actually got the Bam Horror box back.
This is probably the sexiest Bam Horror box ever because even before, I believe it just had Bam on it, didn't it?
It had a little thing that said horror. And then
yeah, there's a whole redesign here.
It's nice.
It says hashtag Bama. So I think that's like a Twitter thing. They hashtag.
Slice her open.
Oh, what? All right, I got this.
Sweet.
There's a whole bunch of BAMs on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, it's like a little privacy thing. Like if the items don't want you peeking in on them, this shields them from your pervy eyes.
Yeah. And if you want like some Bam wallpaper, there you go.
Bam!
Bam! I got a pin. It's a zombie Avenger from Marvel Zombies, Captain America. Ooh, this pin is a limited release. So Captain America as a zombie, I feel like that enhances his personality, honestly.
I do too. I feel like it gives him layers.
Yeah.
Like an onion.
It's a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Marvel Zombies?
Yes, I have.
They're pretty awesome.
Howard the Duck was awesome in that, like he always is.
And then there was Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies, where Howard the Duck ate that universe's Ashe's brains.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, look at all your pins. You got Mad Horror blinged.
Yeah.
It's my turn. I gotta feel all the things to make sure I'm making an educated decision.
Social distancing. Don't touch everything.
Touching all the stuff.
Like that basketball player in the mics. What a dick.
And I kind of peeked, but everything's upside down. I grabbed two things. Yes!
Oh, speaking of which.
Okay, so Ashe versus the Army of Darkness comics, which I read previous Ashe comics. So this must be a new like reboot from Dynamite. I believe the last one's from Dynamite too. I don't know. It was a while ago that I read those. I know he's crossed over with Cassie Hack from Hack Slash, and I believe wasn't Obama in one?
Yeah, he saves Obama.
Yeah! So those are pretty good. I've enjoyed all the Ashe comics I've read so far, so this is an awesome collection to my comic stash. And what did I accidentally grab the scratch ticket as well? I think I did. So if I match 3, and I win a giveaway. So I'm gonna do that right now.
Use a knife.
Oh yeah. You're so smart.
Here, put it on the box.
Oh, I don't need your help, bro.
Alright.
I'm a woman and I'm independent.
Bam!
All the women who independent.
Are you good at gambling?
Match 3, this seems so bullshit.
We gotta level up. Here's Johnny. Whoa. I got cool Jack Torrance card. This is an authentic band fan art card featuring a unique sketch from one of the 4 featured artists. This card is part of a set 2 of the bigger set of 12. Collect both cards to make the set.
How do you get the other cards?
I don't know,
You
but
could buy like multiple band boxes.
Jack, and he's got his axe.
If you have friends you could trade, we should get friends.
Yeah, they don't last. We always catch them and bring them here, and by a month, they're always nothing much left of them.
We'll just make more.
Yeah, we'll get 2 friends and we'll make them mate, and then they can make lots of friends.
That's like extra making friends.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And it's got the cool shining design in the background.
Yeah. Who did this? Who did it? Who did it? By artist Jake Geiger. Well done, Jake.
Yeah, Jake does a good Jack.
He does. He really does. My turn. Let's go. It's a print. What is it? Ooh, we got little Gage there, and the mom who was on Star Trek Next Generation, and Judd who was Herman Munster. And I know it's messed up to say, but the little kid who played Gage, he ended up being in Wes Craven's new Knightmare, and then he grew up, and I've seen him, and like he's an adult now.
Yeah. He was always like, I think, the nemesis kid on Full House as well.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But like he grew up to be like kind of a hottie.
Oh, he was also in Kindergarten Cop.
And it's signed by somebody, though it doesn't say exactly who signed it. It's got to be either Denise or Miko, because unfortunately the other legend is no longer with us. So I guess we'll find out at the end.
You can have the other print too.
Yeah! What? Okay, so this is, they did something like this last year where it's a like a 3-piece print, and I think they did it consecutively, like over 3 boxes. So Dan has like last year's where it was all these slashers and critters and stuff downstairs, and that looks really cool. This one, we've got a lot of classic monsters. So you've got the Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, and King Kong, and I see a bit of a tail, so I'm thinking there's going to be some Godzilla. Oh, okay, I'm so sold on this. One of my favorite movies, the original Fly, which if you haven't seen the original, yes, the Cronenberg one is great, but the original is so good, and Vincent Price is so good in it, and it's gotta be one of the most romantic movies of all time. And I'm not saying that to be weird. It really is. You gotta watch it. It's just a beautiful film.
Help me. Yeah, you can also.
And then they crush him with a rock.
Yeah. It also looks like we got some Dracula, like I said, Godzilla, and Nosferatu there.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be cool when you get the whole set.
Yeah.
But it's already pretty cool by itself. Very cool, very impressive, and this was made by. So my only complaint with the new Bambox is that they used to have these cards, and they would tell you exactly who signed them. And I think that's really cool because I like to be able to, shout out the people who did the great art. Though thankfully this one, I just noticed the artist is on the front here. It's Ken Heiser, who I think actually did last year's too.
Sweet.
So Ken is very talented.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the other Universal monsters on the other ones, like
Well, it's not
Creature of
just
the Black
Universal.
Lagoon. Oh yeah, it's like classics, old black and white. Well, the card got smaller. Oh, there's stuff on the back. Oh yeah, that scratch to win thing, but we did not win, so let's not worry about that.
Rub it in. So here's the card that tells you what we got, which you already know. But let's review. So we got the celebrity autograph, and it is signed by Denise Crosby, who played Gage's mom. So that's really cool.
I just think that scene, the very last scene on Pet Sematary, where her eyes like missing and stuff, and they make us, so hot.
That's hot. Also, when she boned Data in Star Trek Next Generations.
She boned Data, huh?
She boned Data. They had this like whole episode where everyone got Twitter pated like a Bambi. And she boned Data.
I think Data's more human than human.
Dude, I bet he vibrates down there. And then we got the fan art pin, and Danny got the Captain America, but there's also a Wolverine and an Iron Man, and they're all pretty awesome. And then there's the fan art print by Ken Kaiser, and so it says if you get the next month, you're going to get number 2, and the one after that, you're going to get number 3, and you'll have the entire set. And there is the Ashe comic book. So I think there's a couple different variations on the cover, but it's just awesome. I mean, it's the same book. So I'm really excited to read that. And then the artist select card. The theme is battle. The 2 cards will make a set over 2 months. So I believe you're going to get the next one next month.
Yeah.
That's cool. You should make buddies, and then you guys could like trade cards and be like, do you got Jack Nicholson? What? I'm going to trade you. I think that's how children do it with the cards and the sports.
Yeah, that's how I always did it. I'd like lure other kids to be my friends, and then like I'd kill them and take their pogs.
Dude, I was really good at pogs. I did like a pog tournament and stuff, and then I found out there was just like easier ways of getting their pogs. Like I didn't even have to play them, but I did that, and I also had some pretty sick Terminator 2 cards.
Nice.
They came with bubble gum.
So, what's your favorite item in that box?
So many items. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know why I'm singing about it.
But you're giving me the blues.
That's pretty good. Nice way to riff. I'm gonna say it's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with that Ashe comic because, like, seriously, they have not let me down with any of the Ashe comics. I guess the only way I'd be disappointed is if it ends up being one that's old with just a different cover, but I suspect that it's not. I suspect that it's a brand new adventure with Ashe, and I am so excited. So probably that one. I also really like that Pet Cemetery Denise Crosby autograph.
I'm gonna go with the old school monster picture because when you get all three of them, it's gonna be bitchin'.
Ah, damn it, that one's really good too. Oh.
But honestly, all the items were great this one.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you become a bad box connoisseur. Because, like, this box, like, there wasn't a bad item in this box. This box was awesome. And if you won that little scratch card thingy, then super awesome. I don't know what you get, but I'm sure you'd feel really cool about yourself. And all the items were good, and there's a good autograph and a comic, and everything was awesome. So sometimes you get boxes where everything's awesome, but you know, that's part of the luck of the draw with these subscription boxes. Sometimes everything's amazing, sometimes some of it's kind of meh, but that's kind of what you expect when you get things that are just so obscure. You know, like Marty or Denise Crosby. When am I ever going to meet her? She's busy doing Denise Crosby stuff. I'm probably not going to get to meet her, but now I have her autograph. So I guess the whole point of this rambly tirade is, like, that's the fun of it being a mystery, is you don't know. You don't know if you're going to be super surprised and have a box where everything in it is amazing, or if it's going to be one that's kind of meh. But I will say I've never gotten a Bambox where I didn't like at least one item. And usually the items are worth quite a bit. So I'd say even then it's well worth the subscription. It's a good box.
I like the first two boxes, but that third box is definitely my favorite out of the three.
Definitely mine too. That's pretty killer.
And also, it left me wanting more for next month.
Yeah,
so
and
now I'm actually excited.
That's clever too. When they had those items where they're saying, "Hey, next month you're gonna get more." So I feel bad for people who start next month though and then didn't get this month. Oh, dude.
Yeah, because now I'm hooked.
And they're gonna have to go make friends to get more pieces.
Making
and
friends.
It's hard because, like, social distancing, and now we have to make all these friends. No one suffered like we've suffered.
Let us know what your favorite item was, what your favorite box was, all down in the comments below.
Will you be our friend?
Yeah. Do you have cool stuff?
Do you have cool stuff? Let us know.
In the comments below. And if you're new here and you want to see more unboxings from this channel, make sure you subscribe and, ring that little bell and shit.
I review all kinds of Gory B movies, like the name says, over on my channel, Gory B Movie.
So make sure you subscribe to her as well.
But in all seriousness, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are keeping yourselves entertained and not just, like, climbing the walls. Somebody's got to get to the end of Netflix, and it could be you.
What do you think you unlock if you watch everything on Netflix?
I think, like, a little prize pops up and it says, "You're a winner."
And it probably says, "Now go watch everything on Shudder."
Even better, and I think I actually could do that. Challenge accepted.
Social distancing.
Oh, yeah. The elbow thing.
Yeah, there we go. So, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and stay safe. And bring over your cool stuff. We'll be friends.
Just leave it on the porch. We don't need to see you.
It's probably best for everyone that way. Cut!